Sun up on a 2-lane, coffee in a thermos, dust on steel toes. Paint streak on your blue jeans, you smile and say another mile to go. We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline, patching every crack in this old American dream. From busted bridges to the county line, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time.
You run a big machine, I'm flagging traffic in this neon vest. Hot wind on the blacktop, we trade a joke, then we do our best. We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline, patching every crack in this old American dream. From busted bridges to the county line, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. When the rain comes hard and the culvert starts to moan, oh, we dig in deeper, 'cause somebody's gotta get home. So we bow our heads right there in the dirt, keep us safe, keep these tires on the earth. We lay it down, gravel, grace, and gasoline, patching every crack in this old American dream. From broken X's to the county line, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time. Yeah, praise the Lord, we're holding things together one stripe at a time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to RToadcraft. I'm HeadX, and this is HeadX Roadworks. Now the last time we were here, we officially crossed the water. And by officially, I mean, I explained how I found the little route here. It runs underneath, just across, you can see the rocks here, just across the front edge of where the bridge is at, and then almost straight along this edge of the bridge. And then you come across, and you can come up the hill. The only vehicle I found that would do that was the mutt. So, but we are officially, hello Amanda, welcome in, and Steel and Bobby, and any lurkers that may be out there. So today we have a few objectives that have popped up. Power substation near the railway, recover mine plans from the flooded village, restore the area around Saldamar's quarry, and rebuild the area near La Rose quarry. So let's start with getting these plans. Flooded village. The plans are in there. There's another reason to go into this flooded village, and that is because, where am I parked at? Hold on, I gotta find my road again. right inside of, I believe it is this building, is one of the toys. So we are going to get the toy, and we will go get these plants. And well, that truck's a bit overkill, so let's find if I have it out. My Voron does not appear to be out. I might have to get it out of the garage. Oh no, hold on. We got the Trailblazer here. Let me take this guy. You know what I think should happen? And I'm sure Amanda would probably agree. I think Steel should join in. Get a little RToadcraft time in. Get some more experience under his belt. Be good for his character. What do you think, chat? He's got a little bit to go before his stream. Still at work. Wow. Don't work so much, man. Only it were that easy, huh? Now, one of these buildings, I thought it was this one, had the toy in it. Maybe not.
Now, all you have to do is find the admin building. At least you don't have to crack the safe yourself. Although if you could, I'd be impressed. And suspicious.
I thought that was the building that had the toy in it. Maybe not. Might be the one over there. I just remembered having been parked here, and I can see it. By the way, this is not the easiest place to drive around in. Santana! Good news on the roadmap? And what news is that, Mr. Santana? I don't know if it will even appear until I've... Because it's supposed to be right in here. But I have not scanned it with a... Well, it might not be in that one. It might be in one of these other side buildings. I may need to bring a scout over here with the object scanner. Now that I get thinking about it. Truck mod, yeah, I was just looking at that. The truck modding thing coming in June. Doo-doo-doo. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around this building, though. And not just because that's where the hourglass is. I was just sure that it was there. Well, it may have been this one. I don't know. No, I'm second guessing myself. Let's see if we can find anything with the crane. Nope. Nothing there. Okay. It's not there where I was initially thinking. Might have been. That's not very good. Trying not to go drive a scout all the way over here. Just to find I don't think it might have been this one, but I think it might be up top. Sometimes you just gotta go into crane mode. Look, there's a anchor point on the wall. I don't know why I would want an anchor point on the. There's anchor points all over the place on the walls. There's one there. There's one there. All we got so far is the anchor point. Do another search with the crane. It probably would be faster if I just brought a scout over. There's another anchor point. Have you remembered to unmute your microphone? Yes, Glenn, I have. Thank you for asking. Well, it's not there. Not in that range, anyhow. Is that it? That might be it right there. I don't know what it's grabbing hold of there. Anchor point. It's not going to let me grab the safe. There we go. They don't tell me it's not going to let me grab that safe until I scan it. I wanted that one. And okay. Which building was it that? The toy was in. And I just seen it the other day when we were driving around. I could see it inside the building. Might have been from this side that I seen it. No. I've not been up there. Well, regardless, it's time to go get this dropped off. I'm thinking it's of that building. Okay. For my next trick. Y'all never seen a truck do a headstand before, have you? Yeah, it's right in that building. You can see it. Right there. Come here, little toy. Way. Let's make sure where I'm going to drop this off at. We are going to the workshop. Looks like. Yes? No. Where's my objective? Tracking that. We found it. Yes. To the workshop. I'm not seeing it because I got this guy sitting right on top of the drop off. We gotta move him out of the way. That's why I wasn't seeing him. Alright, we will go to the store with the toy first. We'll go to the store, drop the toy off, and then we will come back quick trip now that we got such a nice, beautiful road here. Oh, it's not in the zone yet. There we go. So, there we go. For a minute there, I was thinking they were only worth $5,000, but that's the Hilos that are only 5. I should have gone the other way around the building, but no, we'll go this way. Right turn. And that, I believe, is the pump that goes over here, which is not an easy delivery. At least it wasn't with the original truck. I must confess, the first time around I had somebody else that actually
Great work. And good news,
did that.
it was an easy safe to crack. They're already done. The mine map shows alternate passages were under construction. At least before the roof collapsed. I wonder if we could reinforce them to get you away inside. Maybe you can check it out. See if it can be done.
Not secured cargo. That's because it thinks I'm crooked. Okay. Now this objectives is going to be this one. which, as I said, goes up there. So we gotta go over here, around. This is where it gets fun. Cut through here, back here, sneak your way up the hill, around this, and then in. Or you fix all of this and do it that way. But where's the fun in doing it the easy way, right? Out for a Sunday drive. My very bouncy truck. Yes.
Saldemar's and LaRose quarries. Looks like a figure 8 on the map. Or an infinity symbol if I turn my head. Oh, ew. I must have slept well. No head turning for me. Both those quarries are flooded out. At least until we drain them.
Come on, get up there. We won't discuss how many times I flipped the truck going this way before. We'll just let it be known that it did happen. Rock almost got me. But I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I think we're in there this time. Let's see if we can do it without taking the fence out. Guess what I did? Forgot to unstrap my cargo. See, now I went through and reset all my timers today in an effort to keep it from sending messages one after another all at the same time. And what's it do? Sends them all one right after another. Oh, I should have taken that pipe out first before putting the crane away. sometimes when you strap it now, one of the new bugs, it don't appear to be strapped when it actually is. Oh, I hit the fence. Ew. Ah, you still got a good chunk of points. Hello, VTech. Of course, you'd think I would take the same route back down that I took going up, right? The one that I knew was a good, viable route. No, that would have made it way too easy. But actually, that was probably an easier way to go. Okay, we need a pipe. Hydrate. You got him. You got him. Get him. Nice. Looks like everybody made it back. All two of you. I know we got a few pipes made over there. Ah, this nice, beautiful road. They run right into the back of the zip. Except for that spot. That spot's not so beautiful. Building. You know what? Let's grab some more stuff here. We'll at least throw another one of these pipes in there. We're here, they're here. Oh, hey, I actually need to unstrap the cargo. No, it doesn't look strapped. Trust me. It is. Give a little wiggle room here. Oh, that's underneath all the rest of it. Of course, that one had to lay on top of the stuff. Make me have to work for it to get it, the next one in there. Everything but. The one that's standing up on the truck. There you go. May as well take a truckload, right? Let's get all the fence panels. I could use these fence panels to fence in my yard so then Sam could have free run and not have to be on a cable. But until I can afford fencing, he's going to be on that cable. Lost one dog to that road out there. Never trust one of those stupid wireless collars again. Wireless fence collars. Nope. Never gonna trust one of those things again. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta let Sam in, so give me 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, that was my Nellie. I'll have to try to remember to post a picture of her on the Discord there. Such a good dog she was. One of the funniest things she ever did, though, I come home from work one day and I'd stopped at Subway on the way home, and I picked up some the raspberry cheesecake cookies that they have. And I had set the cookies on the arm of the chair before I went and let her out of her room. And I go to let her out of her room and she runs right down the hallway, jumps in the chair, snatches up a cookie, looks at me, drops the cookie right back where it came from, and jumps out of the chair. You never would have known she ever picked that cookie up if you hadn't watched her do it. Well, that's got to have some more work done in there. That's where Mark spilled a whole load of sand accidentally that I think he meant to put in that opening. There might already be enough in here for a plate, but nope, no plates in here yet. There will be now. 3 of them. Look at that. Oh yeah, she was a good dog. Good girl. Yellow lab. A little bit about me. For a long time, just because of my past upbringing, or lack thereof, I had hardened my heart. And nothing. I didn't care about anything or anyone. And I got her, and I mean, I'd had dogs and cats and all kinds of pets come and go and die on me and never really cared. But I got her in February of 2024. She got hit out on the road the weekend before 4th of July of the same year. So I had her not even 5 months. And in that 5 months, that little dog stole my heart and just cracked the shell that I had built up around it. And I praise God for that dog every day of my life. Anyhow, enough of the sappy stuff. Still working on me. Still working on letting people in. Off the wall. Oh, anchors. Haha! Helps put the anchors away. The truck will move a lot easier. There is an achievement for running a route across that railroad bridge right there. I got it on my PlayStation, so I gotta try to get it on here too. Just notice, is this RToadcraft or RToadcraft? Uh-oh. Somebody must have fat fingered the keyboard. I wonder how that happened. That's what happens when you hire the handicap to type your messages. Wait, that would be me. My fault. Is it the R or the T that's silent? Eyes on the road. See what happens when you try to read chat and drive at the same time? What, bro? Roll raggy. It seems like that one's coming up more often than what it should be. Maybe not. Maybe chat's just actually that active. Uh-oh. Thought I was gonna flip her there. Someone told you the other night if you played more RToadcraft or Snow Runner, you'd be better at reading chat and driving. Absolutely. Sounds like a very wise individual. Giggling so hard right now. Oh, I'm glad that you're having fun. That's the whole name of the game, isn't it? Let's have fun one way or another. Look, I remembered to unstrap my cargo first. A truck with a mountain goat and another leg. Well, it is called the Trailblazer. And a mule. And then we go into the map. Go down here, open her up, and confirm. We're not making a very big dent at getting towards level 18, though. Sell to Mars Quarry. Which one? Is that the quarry close to me? Yes. So that's going to require another pipe. Way over a hizzle for shizzle. However, that one, we just come all the way across, around this way. Not too hard to get into, but we got to go back and pick up another pipe. Good thing I brought enough to make 3. And the other part is to set up a route and connect electricity. The route goes from the workshop to that quarry building, which is actually easy, but I think we got a lot of work to do on this road here. Good thing I have a bowhead and a dozer over there for that. And then, of course, the other part, from the electric field to the salt mine entrance across the street. There's our salt mine entrance. And here's the neat thing. The electric field is up here. But this is where the new cable layer comes into play. So, let's start with our pipe. I like the name Goat better. Alright, there you go. Right there. We're going to track that. Let's go get the pipe first. This way around the tree instead of right along the edge. A little safer. I wish I could have found that route better the first time I did this, though. I was so frustrated fighting with the, getting that pump up there. Kept flipping my truck over. David! Lord of the Highways. Oh, David was demonstrating his skills in some Wreckfest yesterday. Steele, what did you think of your first Rusty Champagne live stream? wish you noticed he was live sooner to catch more. Yeah, he is officially retired, so he's got a different kind of a schedule for his streams now. I actually caught him at lunchtime today, and then got home and he was on again with Center Station. He's quite the character. I like him. You know, every so often you'll hear me when I turn my flashlight on or something, the caretaker, and I go, light? That's where I got it from, was from Rusty. I told him about that the other day. I said, yeah, I stole that from you. Oh, hold on. It helps if I took the pipe out. Of course, I'm sure if you've watched some of his stuff, his VODs, you've seen him say that before. I don't know what else I can do to spread that stuff out. I've got them set for different chat ratios and different times based off of when the chat messages occurred. And they still just keep right on coming. Little minivan ahead. He would have done it to me. The roles were reversed. Beep, beep. Okay, now I gotta make a hole so I can actually get up there. roll back on top of me. Go over here. I don't see this one. The idea is to get you out of the way. Out of the way. Push it over there. You come with me. Sit with your brother. Charlie, hello there. Okay, infrastructure route. Start plotting. We're going to plot it, and then we'll see how well they do. Not sure what trucks they're driving. Ah, Vorons, they should do fine. We're going to have to move the dozer, but they'll do fine. Wait, am I going? Oh, let's see. I almost missed that turn. Delete. Delete. Okay, let's move the dozer first. Vehicles. Bad timing, y'all. Oh, look at that. Could have timed that better. Here I was thinking it was bad timing. That was perfect timing. Ooh, he might need to be a little more right. Oh, look at that. I couldn't have plotted that any better myself. Okay. 2,500, 1,400. 10 more trucks have to make that. Alright. Check out the power substation near the railway station. It's that one up there that we gotta go to. Which means the mutt. This is the guy I crossed the river with. Only vehicle out there with a snorkel high enough to do it. That is the predecessor for the mutt. The link. I gotta go around the other way. This guy, you can pretty much submerge the whole vehicle and not drown it, because the snorkel sticks up just above the roof line. In fact, it sticks up just above the roof rack. The snorkel's the one on the left there with the bell hanging on the top of it. But you got to run power all the way up the middle of this road, and then later you have to pave this road, because you have to get a route up here. It won't make it without it being paved. Objective complete. 1400 XP.
Buckle
Area
up.
reveal.
We're getting all sorts of errors from the main power substation. Think that's something you can handle, Hotshot? You'll need to fix the pipes and haul some transformers around. But don't worry, I'll make sure you have the wheels for the job.
Fix pipes? What? We never have to fix pipes. So, that is part of what we were just doing. Deliver object. Big transporter. From there, back up here. There, all the way up. Okay, and this route here is kind of a little tricky. Not super bad, but it is tricky. Okay, so that means we need a pipe, and we need big enough to carry the transformer. So, where, this guy. There is another steel pipe facility way in the north. But we got a lot of work to do before that one's open. All right. I don't know how well this guy's gonna handle this. He's kind of a bit bulky. Maybe a wee bit chippy. I say maybe and wee because if you watch your terrain, I found you tend to do okay with it. Of course, I can not go that way. I'll go this way. That's the issue. To the dock. Up. We're too close to the dock. Speaking of too close, my latest short. It's been a while since I put a short out there. My latest one is called I Was a Little Too Close. Go ahead and watch that, ladies and gentlemen. Give it some likes. That whole Snow Runner to RToadcraft thing. There we go. And then the next time we need pipes, we're going to have to make some. Mark just chucked the ball off to the side. I love the man. One of these days we're going to have to get over and do some more work on that hole. Getting it filled in some more. Over by the steel beams. Oh, let's see now. Where are we taking this pipe? Okay, pipe is going to. It's supposed to be showing me the pipe. Not there it is. So the pipe's just outside of the power substation. Then you got to bring a pump out here. You set in here and drain this slurry out. You notice how the mutt went through here? You never see the deep water warning. This thing's flooded already. Yeah, you never even seen deep water warning on the mutt. Oh, what? What? It won't give me towing mode. Come on. Get it out of there. Need a bigger truck. I got a bigger truck. Might not have it with me, but I got a bigger truck. Okay. Make me do it. I don't know if I've got it out yet or not, but look, there's the other vehicle they gave me. creative driving. I gotta get my rock grabber too. And that's a shortcut. You gotta do a big rump through there. Do it again. Oh, that's right. With this truck, it doesn't matter. I like that you can strap and unstrap your cargo with this truck, but I wish they gave it a different button. Like, there's other button combinations that can do it. Your R3 isn't used in this mode. Set it up for R3. I mean, just crazy things like that. Okay, there's that part. Now, let's take this back to the base. We have a transformer to load. We'll take the rusty zips that they gave us. She's a bit slower in the maneuvering than the nice. Around, ready to be made. Mountain covered in rock. I screwed up the song I was making in my head. I think I might have to over here. I don't think this is going to make much difference at all, really. The spars are sticking up. Yeah, just not gonna be much help. Guess we just go with what we got. This thing, I mean, the air filters don't get anywhere near the water, and it's yelling at you that you're at a dangerous water level. You would think this would be able to make it through almost anything with as high up as those are. Ooh. I watched the guy did a short on a way to get almost 1,000 liters of biodiesel overnight in the last caretake. The problem is it's just a matter of sitting and waiting for all the leeches and everything. Not very entertaining for streaming purposes. Because nobody wants to see you sit and just hang out in a darkened room for hours on end. They want to see you doing something. This is where it starts to get a little interesting, shall we say. We're almost there. Drop off. Objective-wise, we're doing pretty good tonight. Of course, I'm not in the middle of building a road.
right. If we're going to get this drilling equipment out, we'll need a reliable form of transport. I'm thinking the railway. All you need to do is clear out the cargo that's lying around, then get the juice flowing again.
Sure. Just clear out the cargo that's lying around. Piece of cake, right? Everybody can do that. So that is entry points to the mine. Reach that location and reach that location. So why don't we go ahead and do this one, because it's been in our list for a while. And okay. Drop the tree stump. And a little vehicle. Really, I think I gotta keep going down on that end. Can't remember. Can't really, can't really get her from her. This is it, Chief. Well, looks like somebody at one time thought it was the way. See the bees flying around by the beehive there? Nice little touch. It was a tree spill. There's a brand new crane parked in the middle of a flooded out quarry. I should have his head examined. I think I gotta go this way. Maybe. Once more unto the breach. Objective complete. Find and explore potential entry points to the mine.
Good work, as per usual. Okay, now we need to bring some steel beams to the lava quarry. If you're going to be draining that mine and having a poke around, I don't want it caving in on you. So we'll need those steel beams to brace the walls. Someone needs to look out for you, right?
Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. I'm going to grab something to drink, and I believe Sam's got to go back outside. about this? Michigan Railway Station. Bring steel beams. I need 10 steel beams. Well, see, here's the other steel pipes facility, but no power currently. Let's see, I believe you can get. See, I think they fixed it because it used to be that you couldn't use the beams you found here, but I think they fixed that. So there's 3 of them there. 4 of them. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need a total of 10. So is it just those 4? Kind of looks like it. Okay. Well. We are. Where's our other truck? Still over here? Yes, it is. I gotta deal with power before I can do anything because I need power up here. I do believe. Let's see.
Now I'm going to look away, so why don't you go ahead and use that crane, since you were so good with it last time. Not that I was watching.
Yes, power failure. That's what I thought. So we've got to get the power up here first. Which means, I don't know if I got them out yet. 'Cause I don't think I've had to run power yet. No, he is not out. Mountain base. And we're going to use this cable layer. He's gonna have to take a stick around the water. Not much of a snorkel on this thing, as you can see. Alright, let's do this real quick. Construction. temperature, connect electricity, open. We're going to put the flag there, and put us a flag here for that part. And then we have to continue up. And we will go from here. And into there. Because of the rocky terrain on both sides, you have no choice but to go up the middle of the road. This particular cable layer doesn't leave as big of a gouge as the other one does. Really, really nice. This does become a very well used route. Well, I still think that even the old one, I think they fixed it a little bit so that it's not quite so bad. It does help having done these maps already because you learn some of the things you got to do, the routes you got to take. this one tends to struggle with the real hitting stuff as you're going along. Where I don't think you noticed that as bad on the other cable layer because of the fact that the track just kind of pushed its way through. And when I get up there, I'm going to have to let Sam back in. He is all ready to come in again. You'd think with all the transformers here, that would be where you would be protected. Ooh. Oh, I tried to miss it. Tried to be nice about it. Missed the tree. No such luck. Hey, Ged, how you doing? I see what? Like the guy who would listen to Five-Finger Death Punch and or Divorced Dad Rock. Well, those on Five-Finger Death Punch don't know what Divorced Dad Rock is. So, couldn't tell you. But I will be right back after I let Sam. Okay. Now let's see if we got power in them cranes. Yes, we do. How far back will it let me bring it? So I can get it back a good distance. Oh, I got 5 of them over here. Nope, not yet. Not yet, brother. No. This is where I gotta be to come in. I'll just bring it over here. Currently, but again, is that what I really, when I've got other cranes, is that what I really want to spend my money on at this point in time? Well, see, I may need to save my money for the crawler pack coming out sometime this month. This guy over here. Think I should buy the Wayfarer cargo truck? I have that. In fact, that's probably what I'm gonna. Either that or the Voron I'll bring up here for loading this stuff. Probably gonna be the Wayfarer one because I think it's got a longer reach on its screen. Okay, those have to get moved. Oh, that's got to get moved. This is the other spot that's got stuff that has to be hoisted out of the circle. Add drivable trains. I don't necessarily know about drivable trains, but I'd like to see them in a game called RToadcraft add more roadworks vehicles. Get away from the logging stuff. You don't need all these extra log vehicles. Now, you know, like they've got the new dozers and stuff coming out as part of their crawler pack, which is nice. But they did. They really got way too carried away with adding the logging stuff to everything. Might be a concrete truck, a pile driver, a magnet. Well, I'd say there's definitely going to be a magnet based off the picture on the road map. run this guy over here out of the way. Okay. So we got 5 beams up here in the pile. Which means we need 5 more beams. So let's go. Yep, could be anything. Those ones will wait because they're down in that deeper pit. I'm not going to take a chance at flipping my truck over trying to get them. There's plenty of metal up here. Ah, yeah, bugger. You must have found something underneath the ground over there. crank that up a That could have been a really bad spot to pick up the wrong thing in the wrong position with that wheel hanging over the edge. See if I can reposition this pipe a little bit. There we go. I'd like to get that last barrel over there before I start throwing these fence pieces on here. And I'll never get it. In there the way I want. Ah, I got it. I'll get the ones in the hole. I was just going to point at the screen that one closer to that red tank might be too far out for me to reach. Aha! Got her. Got her, Otter. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 fence panels up here. That's a little trick there, when it doesn't want to give you the one that you're going for, that's closest to your crane. If you let it connect to whatever it reaches, and then disconnect it, it'll grab whatever is close to the crane afterwards. Like how it's not grabbing any of what's up ahead of me directly under the crane. If I connect to that barrel and release it, well, it picked what was closest, but you see it's underneath stuff. But I can single point it and drag it out. Just kind of a little bit of a trick. if I can't get these last two. One more to go. It saves the trouble of cycling through every potential target out there. There's our 5. Three, 4, and 5. Can we get on with this? Is an objective. I just don't have it tracked. This is bring steel beams to the lava quarry. We need 10 of them. I got 5 here. I got 5 up at the rail yard. But that was my fault for not tracking it. You guys don't know what I'm doing if I'm not tracking it. Yes, I'm going to use the Wayfarer to get the other ones from the rail yard because where they're at, I need a slightly longer crane than this one has. Can I blow the horn? Oh, quite possibly. On the Wayfarer too? Yeah, I can. Watch, this guy will blow the horn at me anyhow. Nope, he just said hi. I I gotta fix the road up there so that I can take a slightly more direct route. Surprised there wasn't a new AI truck in the season 2. I feel like the Wayfair 8x8 would be a cool AI truck. Maybe. Might be a little too deep right there. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. Houston, we might have a problem. Gotta go around a little bit more. Come on. Gotta go over here. We got to get this part done before they give us the objective to all the stuff, all the pump over here that pumps all this out. Should have added an AI route that had to go to the lava quarry. Oh, it's not difficult enough for you? Okay. Would have been like more on dump trucks to show they're clearing it out. Okay, we need. Where is he at? This guy. I almost just teleported him back to the base and went from there, just so I wouldn't have to drive over all of this. At least it's got a manly sounding horn. Okay, my chat seems to be delayed slightly. Wonder if they'll add a P16 type truck? Don't know. Know if I can get him through here yet or if I gotta go the long way around. I should be okay. It's scary how much I remember the map here. And whilst I'm here with this truck and crane, we are going to move this out of the way. My truck DLC pack? Yeah. Not a lot of spaces to drive a semi-truck around in, though. That's one reason why the Wayfarer doesn't really get used a lot. Bash our way through here because it'll push all that out of the way. All right, guys. You got him? You got him. We'll get him. May have to do it from the side because nose in puts that crane quite a ways away from that rail car. And we're going for a reach here. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, that's, oh, duh. That's interesting. I'm sure you're expected to do a parkour for something. Now let's go back to our multi-point here. Now then, before we run down there to drop these off, it's an important thing to do. We're going to take a little detour out here real quick. Mainly just because it'll clear some of the clouds out of the way. Well, also, get this over here by our other base. I wonder if that pipe is still worth so much XP that it was before. It was like 18,000 XP you got. You got this road here that they make you build. Right up here on the right hand side is what is soon to become the lakeside base. So we have to bring a vehicle up here. This is going to become our base. This is also how I know I'm doing this stuff in an entirely different order than I did the first time around. Because the first time around, I was nowhere near being up here until after I got that job to do the vehicle. Which is a truck, a semi-truck. You pretty much have to tow it most of the way. Mainly because of this mess down here. Alright. See, now we have almost linked the open part of the map. Which is kind of interesting that all that's open. No, oh, I think Mark might have drove up there when we were scouting. I know he was working on trying to figure out how he could get up there. Bobby, thanks for the stream. You are very welcome, Bobby. It is getting just about that time. I'm going to go over and we will get these beams dropped off and get these finished up, and that will be where we end the stream. Seems like I just looked at the clock and it was 7 o'clock. So we'll go ahead and get these dropped off. So we are mission complete on that. Ooh, that's cutting me sideways. Oh, this was a little rock. Sam is back here fussing at me. Trying to tell me how much I'm cutting into his playtime right now. He's such a good dog. All right. Fortunately, the trip over there to drop this stuff off isn't a bad trip. To be honest, had I realized what time it was, we would not have taken the detour over to the other garage, but we did, so... Oh! And the engine died. So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is where we are going to end the stream. Right here, with me laying on my side. So, again, I thank you all for watching. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Which will be tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, with a little region reversal, and probably Steve will probably be joining me for that at the bare minimum, and we will see you next time. Thanks again.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. We'll fire it back up on another night. So hit that follow, keep your boots by the room. The stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. Yeah, the stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.